Hey there, yogis. I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my yoga time. Thanks for joining me today. Today's yoga snack is a lovely class to practice in the evening to wring the body out of any excess tension or stress from your day. So our yoga is not about the aesthetics. It's about undoing the tension in the body that we accumulate on a daily basis due to this little thing called life. So nice gentle practice today, always ever so mindful of the breath. I've got one block that I'll be using at the end of the class. If you don't have a block, you can improvise with a rolled up towel nice and tight. When you're ready, bring yourself into a seated position. Both feet over to the left, and we're going to twist to the right. So left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Sit nice and tall, and then exhale gently into your twist. And then we're going to create just a little bit of resistance. Don't overstrain. Slightly lift the knee up towards the hand and press the hand down into the knee. So you're just creating a little lock, a little bandha. Gently deepen the breath to deepen the twist. Feel the inhalation descend. Breathe down into your lower belly, into the hips. And as you exhale, gently draw the navel in. You may feel the out-breath ascend. Your next exhalation, return to the front. We'll keep the right knee as it is, straighten out the left leg. Sole of the right foot can meet the inner left thigh, little flexion through the left foot. Let's inhale, right arm up, turn the head to the right, and then exhale, leaning over to the left. So just allowing that left hand to rest wherever it is on the leg. If you are close to the foot, with the web of your thumb, you might like to press into the top of the foot and draw the foot back into the hand. Feel free to look down if that feels better for the neck. Just taking the breath into the right side waist. If there is any discomfort with this right shoulder, you can always bring that hand down to the low back. Remember, the practice is not about the aesthetics. It's about undoing the tension. So if you're overstraining, you're going to create more, not release it. Let's just lower that right arm down and then coming all the way back up. Let's change sides, feet over to the right, coming into your easy twist. Creating a little resistance, a little bandha between right hand, left knee. Be with your breath. Your next exhalation, returning to the front, straightening out the right leg. Turn the head to the left as you lift the left arm up, and exhale to lean over, finding your comfortable variation. You can allow the lower back to round just a little here. And inhaling to come up. Well done, yogis. Bring that right leg in. We're going to flip over on all fours now into your tabletop position and moving into our puppy pose. So keeping the hips up nice and high, you've created a right angle through the backs of your legs. Reach the arms out in front. If you can, forehead to the mat or maybe your block or your towel. And if the shoulders permit, bring the elbows a little closer. Hands lift up into prayer above the head. If there is any pain in one of your shoulders, then just leave that arm out of it. Use the back of that palm as a pillow and keep your other arm extended out in front. So a few options there. Modify to suit your body. Witnessing the breath in the upper body. Observing the body expand in all directions as you inhale. A lingering pause before you exhale, slowly softening heart towards the mat. And from this puppy pose, let's sit back to the heels now for child's pose. Resting the hands next to the feet, palms to face up. Let those shoulders be heavy. Again, prop the head, if it's not meeting the mat, with ease. Breathe into the back. When you're ready, lifting the head up, we're going to come forward onto the navel into our Sphinx pose. And then let's lower down, roll over onto your back. Having your prop close by here. Knees are bent. Let's lift up the hips. Place the prop underneath your bottom. If you're on the block, you might choose the lower side or maybe the second height. Tucking the shoulders under. Turn the palms down. We're going to do a little bit of movement with the arms, synchronizing with the breath. As you inhale, lift the arms straight up and overhead. And then as you exhale, arms out to the side, lower them down. They'll return back to the mat. Let's go again. Inhale. And exhale down. Well done, yogis. This last time, we're going to hold the arms up if that's comfortable for your shoulders. So just let the arms come all the way down to the floor and then collect opposite elbows with the hands. If there's any discomfort here, just return those arms back down by your side. Begin to observe the breath moving the front side of the body. And taking that little pause before each and every exhalation will help to soothe the nervous system, which will initiate that nest, rest, digest mode. Well done, yogis. Let's release those arms. If they're overhead, bring them back down. To come out of the pose, we're going to lift up the heels and the hips together. Remove your prop. And then slowly lower down. Keep those heels high. Touching down to the mat. Let's cup the hands over the knees. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. You might like to continue with that motion. Otherwise, an alternative, keep knees and ankles together and just trace circles through the hands. So you're giving your lower back a little massage on the mat. You can change directions. Well done, yogis. So lower those feet to the floor. Take your right arm out to the side, knees staying bent, left hand resting on the heart. So we're moving through an upper body twist, so focusing on the thoracic and the cervical spine. A few options here, listen to your body. As you exhale, your left hand's going to trace along the inner right arm to meet the palm. You'll roll onto your right side, knees will come over. Option 1, you'll rest with your left palm on top of the right. Option 2, a little deeper, reach the left palm beyond the right, turn the head down to look at the mat, or maybe back to look over your right shoulder. Then as you start to inhale, left palm traces along the right. Let's come back to center. Left arm out to the side, right hand to the heart, changing sides, exhale. So continue to alternate from one side to the other, moving ever so slowly with your breath. So we gently unwind the spine. One more on each side. And when you're ready, coming back to the center of the mat. And once you're there, let's lift up the left heel. Take left heel to the right knee. And just start to rock from side to side. And then after a few repetitions, you might find you can come down a little bit lower. So as the legs come over to the right side, maybe the sole of the foot will meet the floor. And then as you go over to the left side, left thigh to meet the floor. And the next time that left foot comes down to the right, we're going to hold it there. So if we can, we want the sole of the foot flat to the floor and the knees pointing straight up to the ceiling. If the floor is too far away, you can use your towel or your block underneath the foot, or you can even rest the foot on the right knee. Option to have arms out to the side, otherwise right hand can either press the left leg away, or maybe you can reach the ankle. Left arm can be out to the side or above the head, or you might even like to bring in a little side bend. Lift head and shoulders off the mat and just hinge over to the right, just a little. Begin to breathe into the left side waist and the outer hip. Witnessing the breath, moving the body. Let's follow the next inhalation back to center, and then we'll change sides, left foot to the floor, right leg. Begin with just a few baby rocks from side to side. Eventually building a little more momentum. Maybe coming all the way down to the floor. And then the very next time that the right foot comes over to the left, we'll hold it there. Propping the body if you need to. Taking the variation that your body says yes to. And the magic in your practice lies with the breath. There's nowhere else to be right now, but with your breath. And then in your own time, feel free to come back to center. You can uncross those legs, coming into Shavasana, so laying flat on your back. We'll take a few minutes here, yogis, to allow the positive effects of your practice to assimilate in the body and mind. I will leave you in Shavasana, so please take as long as you like. As you close the eyes down, soften the forehead, the tongue and jaw. Feeling the meeting points between the back side of the body and the mat. Feeling that support behind you, underneath you. Let's take a deep inhalation and pause. And when you exhale, give in to gravity. Har out the breath. Softening into the mat beneath you, into the space around you. Rest in this spaciousness, quietness.